drama of the Archeozoic ocean. This story of life was saved in the ancient ocean. The time is over 3 billion years ago. The setting is the great ocean that covered the earth during the Archeozoic era. The earth had cooled so that oceans could be formed. At first, there was only water, but then, just how we don't know, life began to develop. This life was just a simple cell, so tiny you couldn't even see it. But it was life. But then a great danger came to destroy this new life. The rain flooded down the mountains, brought with it great amounts of calcium. This calcium was washed into the ocean. Now all living things need calcium. We need calcium to make bones and teeth. But too much calcium can destroy life. And at this time, there was really too much calcium. Then the tiny living cells in the ocean got together and said to the ocean, "You are evil waters of the Archeozoic ocean. You are bringing all this calcium into the water, the place where we have to live. All this calcium will destroy us." Emily. But the water said, "I am not guilty. I am only obeying the laws that I received from the nature. When the sun warms me, I change into vapor and rise high into the sky. When the wind finds me, it takes me away over the land. Then I rise higher. I grow cold. I get heavy. Then wind grows tired and lets me fall, and I turn into rain. As rain, I fall to the earth. This is another of my laws. As I flow over and around the rocks of the earth, I gradually wear away the rocks and dissolve the calcium in it. I must obey another law, always to return to the sea. And of course, I must carry this calcium with me to the sea. Then the fault must be with the wind who carries you over the land." But the wind said, "No, it is not my fault. I must always rush about. Look at the earth. It has a very large stomach that is always very hot. But its head and feet are very cold. Then I have to rush all the time to carry warmth to the head and some cool air to the earth's stomach. The fault must be with the sun." But the sun said, "No, it is not my fault. Why, without me, there would be no life on the earth at all." "I guess it is really nobody's fault, but something must be done or we shall die." Then some tiny animals appeared and offered to help. These were the radiolarians and other one-celled animals. "We shall eat calcium from the ocean water. From calcium we shall make our hard cover to protect our soft bodies. This way the water will be purified for the other life in the ocean." And this is just what happens. Today, the shores of Africa and many other places are covered with tiny shells of these calcium-eating animals. But still, there was more calcium than the tiny animals could handle. So another group of volunteers came along. Sponges. We are the sponges. We take in ocean water through tiny pores in our bodies. In fact, then we take out calcium to build houses we live in. In fact, these houses or exoskeletons are what you see when you look at us. We are really hiding inside. So the job of purifying the ocean continued. And when the amount of calcium became too great for the sponges, the beautiful corals volunteered to help. We too make hard outside covers for our soft bodies. We take in a tremendous amount of calcium to build our houses. In fact, we have even built whole islands in the ocean. Islands made of calcium we have taken from the water. We make beautiful coral reefs of many colors. So the ocean was kept purifying enough for life to continue in the sea by the work of the radiolayer, the sponges, and the corals, and even today, all the work of the sea animals that have hard shells and exoskeletons take the risk, take the calcium from the water and keep the ocean pure so that life can exist. The end.